Alright guys, what's up? Just out here shooting my bow, getting ready for September archery season. So excited. Like, so excited. Anyways, so yeah, I was out here shooting my bow, and just thought I'd show you guys my whole archery setup. So, I've only shot one animal with this. I've only had it for 2 years. This will be my third season with it. So the first thing I've got here, so I've got a Scott Shark release, and this is the buckle. It's actually getting pretty old. That works great. I do not like Velcro simply because it is just too loud out in the woods. So yeah, I shoot with that one. Next thing I've got this Ranger 1000, and that's a Vortex. And I use this for rifle season as well, and it works great. I don't shoot anything over, I've never shot over 400. I've never shot over 500 yards, so I doubt I'll ever need to go over 1,000. So that works amazing, and it goes down to 11 yards, which if you're at 11 yards, if you got a bull or any animal at 11 yards, then you shouldn't have to be ranging, you should be shooting. So as far as the bow, I've got the Bowtech 360 RPM, and this is several years old, but I bought it from my uncle for super cheap. He gave me a great deal, so that was awesome. But anyways, I just put a cheap, this bow is super heavy, so I put a cheap stabilizer on here because I just didn't want to add a ton of weight. I honestly just needed a little bit of, drop away or whatever. So I just put this cheap one on. I think it was $25-$30, and it's just a True Glow. Yeah, so it works great. Next thing I've got on here is the Ace Ripcord Rest, and thing works smooth as ever. Yeah, it works great. Never had any problems with it. Super easy to get all sighted in or whatever. So yeah, that works great. Definitely suggest that. The ripcords are awesome. I've heard the quads are good, but I've never tried the quads, so I can't say anything about them. All I know is that I love the ripcords. So they're good, dependable sights. I've had this for, I think, almost 5 years. I think it'll be about a little over 4 years. So yeah, it works great. Next thing I've got on here is I've got the React 1 single pin Trophy Ridge sight, and this thing works like a boss. I bought this last year, beginning, right before bow season, just because I got target panic with all the sights because I had a 5-pin, and I decided just 1 pin. I shot with a 1 pin and just fell in love with it. It was awesome. So I switched to a 1 pin. Super easy to sight in, first of all, and then really easy to just quickly, switch. Not easy where it's going to get bumped off or something, but, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a great sight. Super easy to sight in. So what you do is you get on 20, sight it in 20 with all this stuff, like the normal jazz. Then you go down to 40, and you go to here, and say you're shooting a little bit of high, you're going to go up. So you're going to spin this up a little bit, and you'll be right on. And then all the way down to 100 yards, that thing is spot on, and yeah, you'll be dead center. It's crazy. I don't even know how it works, but it's an amazing sight. So the final thing on this bow, I just got these put on 2 months ago, and they're custom strings. One of my dad's friends that he was in hunting camp with a couple years ago strung them up for us. So they were $85, and I think Dead Spot is the name of the archery shop that did it. So they don't spin at all. So it's pretty dang sweet. So if you guys want to look into new strings or anything that don't twist, I can just hit me up in the comments section, and I'll I can get that information for you guys. The next thing I got is I've got the I've got a True Glow, just super cheap quiver that I've had since I started bow hunting. So haven't switched on that yet. So I probably will in a couple years, but I'll just wait till that thing falls apart. So yeah, next thing I've got as far as arrows is the Carbon Bowfire Easton arrows, and these are 400 spine. Work great. Killed a bear with it. Haven't shot anything else with it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But 400 spine is pretty dang good. I mean, you could probably easily shoot a moose with that if it's hit in the right area. Next thing I got is I used to shoot these Rage 1.5 diameter expandables, and I don't shoot those anymore. I shot my first bull with that, and that bull went 300 yards or so. It wasn't the greatest shot, but he was down pretty darn quick. Within 10 minutes, he was dead. So those were great. I love Rage. I recently, last year or the year before, I switched to these 2-inch expandables, still Rage. Rage makes them. And, they just hit and boom, they're out. And, yeah, they've got a nice, I wouldn't want one of those sticking in me. So, worked great. Next thing I got is I've got these Luminoc Nox. And these work great. We found my sister's arrow from a bull she killed a couple years ago. We found her arrow. And they're great for finding your animals too. So, if your arrow sticks in the animal, walking around, you see something glowing, it's probably your elk. So, anyways, that's what I've got for my bow setup. Archery setup. It works snazzy as heck, and I'm really excited to hit the hills with it. Take it on some walks this year, and hopefully stick an elk with it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, let me know in the comments section. Like I said, yeah, works great, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.